your players to random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earn rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our website within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions for breaks come with a review and wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services will be in the description of every break. If you have any questions about how the app or how our breaks work, feel free to message us on your preferred social platform. Or jump in the chat of one of our breaks and the break host can help walk you through it. Summer is here and Real Sports Cards is hitting the road on June 16th. I'm talking about the 2025 Real Sports Cards Summer Road Trip, where we'll be virtually road tripping across the country, with a few in-person stops mixed in, giving away something every single day of the road trip tied to the city that we happen to be in that day. All right here on the Real Sports Cards app. But that's just the beginning of the fun, because similar to our collector games last year, you'll be able to accumulate points every single break for a chance to win break credit. The point totals for this will reset weekly, so no matter when you decide to join the fun, you'll always have a chance at the top spot that week. But there will still be a massive prize for the person that accumulates the most points during the duration of the road trip. The road trip begins June 16th on our way to Fanatics Fest in New York City, and will continue through September 7th when we make it back to Minneapolis in time for the grand opening of our new store. We'll have more info on all of this coming soon, which will be posted right here in the app. In the meantime, start grabbing your favorite road trip snacks, crafting that perfect playlist, and filling up on gas, because this is going to be a road trip to remember.
What's happening, everyone? Andrew and Eggs back here again with Real Sports Cards, and we are live. We got 2024 Prospect Edition baseball here. 5-box, pick your team. Let's waste no time. Let's get started. I need your guys' help, though. I have just 3 spots left in that football mixer. Bears, Falcons, Patriots. $30 off each team. $30 off each team. I don't even remember if I ripped any of this. It looks familiar, but I don't remember. I'm sure I did. Oh yeah, I do. I remember pulling like Braden Montgomery autos. There is nice SEMO. Christian Moore, 15 out of 99. Angels. There is, oh man, what a start. Oh, what a start. First auto. Jacob Mizorowski going to the Brewers in Tugboat. Congratulations, Tugboat. 9 out of 199. That's a sweet start. There's Nick Kurtz on the refractor. Jacob Wright. Jacob Wright going to be our next auto there. I think he's Angels. He's one of the LA teams. I can't remember. Jacob Wright. That is a sweet Mizorowski. There is Yainer Fernandez. 49 out of 79. Prepping for the pros. Bryce Eldridge. Cool card. And Joseph Redfield. There's Angels. Joseph Redfield. Angels going to ammo. Tejon Walton refractor. That one's out of 199. 13 out of 199. Luke Holman. Just looks like a regular card. 13 out of 199. Luke Holman. And then Alex Clemmy, Guardians. Alex Clemmy there, Guardians auto going to V-Dog. Jonah Tong, nice one there for the Mets. Nice auto there for the Mets. That is Jackson Wiggins, and go Twins, Luke Keyshaw. Luke Keyshaw there for the Minnesota Twins. Should be back soon for them, actually. Twins going to Hadaloti. That says Jackson Wiggins there. He's Cubs. 292 out of 299. That'll be a tough high number to beat. This is 49. That was a fun first box. It's going to be a big card there in the mint. And then SEMO was 15. That was 13. All right, so we got our correct numbers up there. All right, that's box one. Who's going to help me close out that football? And then I do have a Topps Chrome value mixer with 5 spots left. 5 spots left in the value mixer. PJ Morlando, 43 out of 149. And next auto, J.D. Dix, Diamondbacks. The Diamondbacks going to V-Dog. Ryan Johnson there. 154 out of 299, Grant Shepard. And next auto, White Sox, Blake Larson. Blake Larson, White Sox to Tom Bay. George Lombard, 37 out of 79, Yankees. And Yandel Ricardo, Royals. Royals there, going to V-Dog. Luke Little refractor. 103 out of 199, Jacob Wilson. And Thomas White. 71 out of 149. If you guys don't know who this guy is, check out him. The other day he went 5 innings. I think it was AA. I can't remember what level. He went 5 innings and struck out 14 guys. 14 guys in 5 innings. Everyone but one. Everyone but one, if you want me to do the math for you. Charlie Condon, 4 out of 99. There's our new low number. Rockies, prepping for the pros. There is Jonathan Clase, refractor auto. Let's see what team is he. Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays there, Clase. Class A. There's Skeens on the rookie. 165 out of 299. Twins first round pick there. And Parker Smith. Parker Smith, that is 2 out of 49. Going to the Houston Astros. 2 out of 49. Our new low number. And Just like that, we got 3 boxes left. A lot of numbered stuff in here. All right, box 3. All right, here we go. Box number 3. Mason Montgomery. That is 18 out of 149. The Brewers. Jacob Mizorowski again. Tugboat, tugboat, tugboat. What's up, buddy? Jacob Mizorowski times 2. The Miz. The Miz. Blake Larson, 59 out of 79. There's 157 out of 299, J.D. Dix. And then Jesus Baez. Jesus Baez, New York Mets. New York Mets there. Put that up there with the Jonah Tong. There's Grant Taylor on the red, 53 out of 199. And Orlando Martinez. Orlando Martinez, L.A. I'm not gonna tell you for sure. We'll have our sorters obviously look it up. 151 out of 199. Orlando Martinez. Get the red, the numbered auto up there. Kendall George refractor. There is 25 out of 199. Blake Walters and redemption. Redemption. Check that out here. 16 out of 25. Cam Caminetti. Nice one there. And then Peyton Toll, going to be our next auto. He is a Boston Red Sox. Boston Red Sox, Peyton Toll. Dylan Cruz, 27 out of 49. And Kemp Alderman for the Fish. Miami Marlins with another auto. Miami Marlins there. 2 boxes left. We got our redemption. Don't peek. No peeking. All right. You are due to receive Future Legends signatures. We haven't seen any of these. Card 6, Sammy Stefaro. The Reds. Reds going to Lager. Nice hit, Lager. This stuff is loaded with numbered stuff and autos. Come on. Two boxes left. $40 off the last 3. Just added another $10 in that football. We got to get that bad boy cooking next. Now let's check out that baseball. Just 5 left in the baseball. All right, box 4. Class A, 54 out of 199. And Brock Porter. Brock Porter there, Texas Rangers, 30 out of 125. Trey Savage, 94 out of 149. There's 188 out of 299. Owen Casey and Caden Scarborough. Caden Scarborough, Texas Rangers base auto. Aiden May, Miami Marlins. That is 9 out of 99. And Ryan Campos. Ryan Campos there. I believe he's Cardinals. Yep. 10 out of 75. Campos. Colt Emerson refractor. There is 81 out of 199. Sean Sullivan. Another redemption there. Mizorowski chrome. Caldwell, 62 out of 199 Diamondbacks. And Max Muncy, 42 out of 99 Athletics. He's got rookie cards in 25 Topps chrome. Athletics to Sky, but we want to see that Nick Kurtz ink. We want to see that Nick Kurtz. I'm pretty sure he has autos in here. 24 out of 49 Kemp Alderman. And more fish. More fish. The fish are everywhere. 61 out of 149. Connor Norby. Going to bring us to our final box after this redemption. No peeking. All right, here we go. Future franchise future signatures. 23 Thomas White. More Marlins. Marlins, and Marlins. Who's got the Marlins in here? Because they were like 14 bucks. Marlins going to V-Dog. V-Dog, you're crushing. Crushing with those Marlins. There's another Marlin here. Marlin here, Marlin there. Everywhere a Marlin. Sullivan for the Rockies there. It's kind of cool seeing all these names. One box left. This one feels heavy. I don't know. Maybe I'm just imagining it, but this one definitely feels heavier. I don't know if there's really such a thing. All right, last box here. Ricardo, 86 out of 199. And, ooh, that's cool. First round Walker Yannick on card, 17 out of 49. That's a cool looking card. Astros to V-Dog. I like that one. That's a cool looking card there. First one of those we've seen. Bryce McCage, Brewers, 8 out of 39. There is Ryan Campos, 199, or 198 out of 199, and Caden Scarborough again. Texas Rangers, 40 out of 149. Griffin Herring, and die cut, Travis Bazana. Travis Bazana on the prospect ticket, 32 out of 37, number 1 overall pick. Cleveland Guardians there. And Tashawn Walton, Phillies. That is 68 out of 99. Phillies are going to Philly Fanatic. Francisco Villaro. There is Grant Taylor, 13 out of 48. And Carson Roccaforte. Haven't heard that name for a while. Carson Roccaforte there. Royals. 17 out of 49. Remember chasing him in Bowman. Christian Moore, 109 out of 199. The Hispanic Titanic for the Diamondbacks. Ivan Melendez. There is 182 out of 299, Hagen Smith. And Charlie Soto going to be our final auto. Is he still a Twin? He is. Oh, wait, I think he might still be a Twin. Or was he traded? I don't remember. Charlie Soto, refractor auto to wrap us up. This stuff is loaded with names. Absolutely loaded with names. And for the cheap price point, it's a fun break. Fun break at that price point. Let me get the rest of these sleeved up and top loaded, and we'll do a recap. Who's going to help me close out some breaks? 2 left in football, 5 left in Topps Chrome baseball. All right, here we go. These are all our paper numbered cards. Campos, Taylor, Moore, Smith, Bazana, Cassie, Sullivan, Caldwell, Alderman, Dix, Walters, Caminetti, Cruz, Shepardson, Wilson, Culpepper, Condon, and Holman. Our chrome numbered stuff is Ricardo, McCage, Herring, Clase, Yesavage, May, Montgomery, Larson, Taylor, Morlando, Lombard, Moore, and Fernandez. Autos, Soto, Melendez, Roccaforte, Walton, Scarborough, Martinez, Keyshaw, Campos, Scarborough, Porter, that is Stafara, Tolley, Dix, Clase, Ricardo, Clemmy, Larson, Redfield, and Jacob Wright there. Onto our showcase. Jonah Tong and Jesus Baez there, both going to the Mets. Marlins Crush, Thomas White, Kemp Alderman, Connor Norby, and then Thomas White again. First round there, Walker Yannick on the on-card auto. Max Muncy for the A's there. And then we are road tripping here. Won't be able to show you guys the leaderboard yet because we have to wait for Tom's last 2 breaks. I don't want to have 2 different leaderboards up. So here we go. High number, 292 out of 299. Jackson Wiggins, Cubs going to Tom Boy. Or Tombe. Sorry, excuse me. And then Parker Smith, Astros, that is 2 out of 49. Astros were V-Dog. And then Money made hit of the break, not 1 but 2. But first the base Mizorowski and Jacob Mizorowski, that is 9 out of 199. The Miz going to the Brewers and Tugboat. There you go, Tugboat. All right, that is going to do it for me on this one, guys. I appreciate everyone. As always, like I said, just the 2 breaks left for me. Oh, football is all full, so we're going to get ready to rip football in just a minute. And then after that, we'll have the baseball Topps mixer. Thanks.